With an Isery though, you feel me? Nah. Nah. They're gonna be checking. Nigga, but why I keep fucking up? Fuck, bitch.
Hey yo, turn the bass up.
What's good? Y'all tapping into part 2 right here with Urban Moguls with B, where we drop the most game. Stop playing. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. If you haven't checked out part 1, go back, watch part 1, come back, watch part 2, leave a comment. You feel me? We right here with a real special guest. Goes by the name of Louie B Tha Name. Man, part 1 was real deep, real about your life, man. Cameras cut. We started talking about some real crazy shit, man, that nobody ever heard of and that they don't know about you, man. And to me, I was like, man, that's crazy, bro, because I would never imagine that shit, man.
Yeah.
And you said it's a real big part of the music that you rap about and stuff that you've been through. Go ahead, speak upon, you know, the situation that you had outside the liquor store.
Yeah, nah, it was a lake, bruh.
Oh, lake.
Yeah, the lake. It's like there's a man lake right here up in Evergreen, man. In like 2009, I was like 18 and shit. You know, I was with this female. We was down there chilling, and you know, while we was chilling, she's facing the lake. I'm smoking a blunt. I got my back against the fence.
Yeah.
And they got these steps like that, so we're like at the bottom of the steps, trapped, and the lake's behind us. And I just see this nigga coming from the cut. Got his hoodie on, puts over his fucking mask and shit. Puts a little rag over his face and just walks down the hill and shit. And then instantly, I just already knew, like, oh, this nigga out.
Yeah.
You know, because we was doing our thing.
Yeah.
So the karma came back.
Yeah.
And, you know, the nigga was like, hey, come out your pockets, bro. Not, you know, as me, someone that was as once doing the same shit this nigga's doing to me, I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? What you mean? You know what I'm saying? And he has the gun sideways, so I'm kind of like, what the, like, now this nigga's kind of scared too, bro. You know, so I'm tripping. I'm like,
nigga
hey,
holding the gun like a movie.
Yeah, you feel me? So I'm like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Where you from, bro? This and that. He's like, ain't no time for that, bro. This and that. I was like, okay, I go, well, check this out, nigga. I ain't got nothing for you, bro. You feel me? And then you feel me? I remember the girl was like, no, please, this is that. She tried to get in front of me. I fucking grabbed her, throw her in the back of me and shit. And I was like, look, nigga, you feel me? Ain't got nothing for you, fam. You feel me? Like, I did the bunny ears for the nigga. I was like, look, I ain't gonna call the cops. I'm a real nigga. You go get it for someone else, bro, but you ain't gonna get it here, bro. You feel me? Like, I ain't got it. If I had it, you'd have it just for you trying me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't leaving. So I'm like, bro, my experience, if a nigga telling me he ain't got it, I'm gonna fucking whip him one time and show you on the ground, take off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, what you doing, nigga? I'm like, so I go look, and I'm like just adrenaline running for. So I'm like, bro, like, check this out, bro. I'm telling you right now, I ain't got it. You can go off and get it. I go, or you want to do something, nigga, bust a grape, bro. Like, that shit real or what? And he jumped down to another step, and he went like that. That's when I grabbed the motherfucker, but it went off. Boom, 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 boom. And he just took off. Boom. So I thought this fool fucking missed me, bruh, because I didn't see nothing at first. You feel me? So I lifted up my shirt, and then the bullet right there said, whoa, whoa, hella blood. I said, oh, fuck. So then we walked like a whole block to get to the fucking girl's car. She over there, can't find my keys. So I'm like, look, call my sister. Call 911. And it's fucking good. You feel me? Like,
panic attack.
Got my jacket off, nigga. Had a little bun up, threw that shit around my stomach. Then I was like, fuck. Big ass. Look like that. Nigga, big ass hole in my hand, bruh. So then I'm tripping. You feel me? Cops get there. Bruh. The girl's like, oh, we got robbed. He pops up. And, like, it took the minute for the cops to get there for a while. I felt like I was going to die, bruh. So I kind of like started to do some like repenting shit, like praying, like I felt like if you ain't gonna save me, you gonna take me.
You started feeling woozy. And shit,
and then like it's crazy because like as soon as I was trying to close my eyes, the bullet must have stopped because then I felt like something was burning me, bro. Then I hopped back up, and then as soon as I hopped up, the cops came. Get the fuck on the ground, woo woo woo. So I'm like, bro, I just got shot. It's like, get on the fucking ground. So get on the ground. And the girl's telling like, no, we got robbed. He's like, do you know his name? He's like, oh no, I know who that is. What's up, brotherhood? Gets down. He's like, what's up, bro? What you doing here by yourself? You got caught slipping or what? Yeah, we got gang violence. I fucking told you. I told you. Like, just talking shit, bro. I'm over here bleeding to death, you feel me?
Yeah.
So then the ambulance comes, and he's still trying to talk shit, and the ambulance finally turned around and was like, hey, look, bro, I'm not here for none of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my job. Like, so he gets, but it's crazy because the ambulance dude ends up being, like, related to my mom somehow by marriage and shit. Like, some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, and I just knew, like, nigga, I'm gonna survive, nigga. 4 shots, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hit right here, right here. So, yeah, you got one right here. I'm like, fuck, bro. So, you got one right here. So, I'm like, you know, and me getting a second chance at life, bro, was like, man, I'm gonna really fucking...
Yeah, you gonna go all out with it.
Go do with this music shit. And, like, even then, like, there was times where I stopped, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that shit showed me, like, man, nigga, like, I got a second chance at this shit. Whether it's music or something, man, I gotta kind of find something what I'm gonna live for. You know, I'm out here in the streets. I'm about this street shit, but we still gotta be here for whatever I gotta be for my niggas. But I gotta find out what the fuck I'm doing, bro. I got a second chance at life, you feel me?
Man.
And, you know, my nigga, at that time, I got out the hospital, and then my nigga Buzz, he's recording at my nigga Hives. I kind of knew Hive a little bit, but that's when I started really meeting Hive. DJ Habanero.
Yeah.
He was the first nigga to put me in a real lab like that because of my nigga Bubs and shit. And we just did these songs, nigga, the Badlands shit, and that's when we were like, nigga, we could do some shit, bro. But nigga, I was out the hospital, nigga, did the song like a week later, nigga, like we just started recording, and that's when I was like, man, you know, and we had a dope little movement for a while and shit. And,
I mean, with all that being said, man, I was doing my research, and you feel me, I started looking at your videos. I was like, bro, who's Sneaks, man? Who the hell is Sneaks? And then it transitioned to Louie B Tha Name. I was like, bro, was Louie B Sneaks at first, or what? Like, so what was your transition into both those different names?
Shit, well, Sneaks was just something they called me from the streets, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when we started rapping, it was always, we were doing this Tank Big shit. It was me, Cutty Banks, Buzz, Bones. There was a bunch of niggas, and we was, you know, and, you know, that's what the hood called me, too.
Right.
So you keep it, you on some gangster shit, like, nigga, Sneaks, nigga, whatever. You know, but then as rap started getting serious, niggas went their separate ways, started building their own conglomerates here and this and that. Like, you know, like the group was doing whatever, you know, we had Casha, Bubs and stuff, and it seemed like little by little niggas was kind of just separating niggas. Certain niggas didn't want to make music no more, niggas want to do this and that.
Right.
And to me, but it's my dream, that's what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, when I started getting more into it and stuff, I started looking at like big names, and we started getting on the Thizzlers and stuff like that, and you was getting numbers, but niggas are like, oh, I thought this was Sneaks from so and so, or I thought this was Sneaks from so and so, or Selena. Shout out, you know, to the homie Sneaks from out there. You know, so he already had a bigger fan base at the time. And most niggas knew me as Sneaks, but even then they knew me more for Badlands, even more than they knew Sneaks. You know? So when I was like, man, we're gonna do something different. So then when I dropped the Louie project in 2016 at TLP, no, 2017, I was like, I'm gonna go by Louie. And then one of the songs we did, I said, Louie B Tha Name, East Side Where I Step. So then I was like, oh, you know what we're gonna do on the cover, nigga? Put Louie B Tha Name on the cover, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But just leave it B, and then we'll just, and then, you know what I'm saying? So then niggas started calling me Louie B and shit like that. But it was really supposed to be Louie, nigga. But you know, but I said, fuck it, we just ran with it. And then, so really, bro, it's like I'm starting a career over. You know what I'm saying?
Two different identities.
Yeah, I'm starting my whole career over, bro. So it's like niggas is barely catching on to me, even though I've been doing this 10 plus. So they're like, man, you hella hard, nigga. You new artist is hella dope. It's like, nah, nigga, I've been here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been behind the scenes with a lot of niggas that blew up. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Cutty Banks, he was blowing up. You know, I fucked with that nigga since we was 12. We hardly got any songs with each other. You know, Lazy Boy, you feel me? I tapped in with him, with Monk, a couple other niggas. You feel me? We barely got our songs together, but I learned a lot of behind the scenes shit. You know, I wasn't doing videos, but I kept dropping albums, kept dropping mixtapes. From 2016 to now, I've dropped either like singles all through the year or albums or EP. You can look that shit up. I still consistent, but I learned about publishing. I learned about other shit. So like now that I'm dropping this shit, and also
what you're doing and shit,
and also like my kids, bro. Like my family's young, me and my wife, like, you know, like our support's limited. You know what I'm saying? So my kids is the most important thing. So it's like I'm gonna record music. I'm gonna keep myself as relevant as possible. But I know at this time I'm not 100% ready to show face everywhere, to miss long nights. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me and her and my kids. So like we gotta hold that shit down. But like at this point, I'm 30. My kids is like 10. Whatever, they're a little older now. It's more easier for us to move around the wiggle, bro. I'm taking everything I've been just strategizing, nigga, and I'm putting it to work. Like we dropped the event with Migo, we were all over the radio last year. We dropped
that shit went crazy.
We dropped the remix with Baby Bash next month, so it's like, and then I'm getting the album done, and I'm not gonna let motherfuckers breathe, bruh.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Your catalog, it speaks for itself, and that's one thing I can say, man. You've been consistent throughout all these years, and you've been dropping banger after banger, feature after feature. You feel me? But one thing that really stood out to me, man, is you know, you can't say San Ho without Cutty Banks, man. And I know you got him tatted on you, and you know, he's a big part of San Ho, man. So I was wondering what he means to you and what kind of advice or game he kind of gave to you.
Man, he was motivation, bro. It seemed like most of the time we would argue about the game we try to give each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, Sneaks, you gotta do more shit out there, cuz you know, niggas do, and I'd be like, nah, nigga, but then I'd be telling him like, bro, you gotta stop being in the streets. Your name is bigger than mine. You fucking around, I get it, nigga, you the face or whatever, bro, but you gotta let them niggas be them and you do yours. And you be like, cuz, nah, no, nigga, but you know, so like, with me and him, bro, we link up like late ass nights, bro. We had him drinking, have a late at night. I go link up with him, you know. I'll be doing my late night runs and shit. And I end up beating around Cutty Banks 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. We drunk talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like he was just motivation on how he moved, bro. The love that he gave to people, like the support he gave to niggas. Like, you feel me? He be like, Sneaks, bro. I be telling everybody, nigga, all the Usos, nigga, like that nigga Sneak. He said, but I forget to call him Louie, nigga. I always tell him Sneaks, nigga. He be like Sneaks, cuz, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the only nigga that kept calling me that shit. You feel me? Like, so, like, but our relationship was like, it was bigger than this rap shit. It was bigger than this street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt.
And he was just like, everything he do, bro, like, this nigga do some gangster shit, and then we get into some shit back in the day, you know, little scrapple at the parties or some shit, you know, shit pop off. Some little shit pop off, then we came back and this nigga over there singing, harmonizing on some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you hear it in his music, man. You hear it in his music.
And you hear it in his music, bro. Like, I feel like that nnigga just spoke about the shit I was going to, bro. And like, I feel like me and him were on that. That's why, like, I think we could talk about music when it came to me and him, or like, like before he died, he told me like "Stay Solid" was his favorite song. He always wanted to do a remix, and I was like, nah, nigga, that's my first little singing type shit. It's already 3 minutes long. He's like, cuz, let me get on the remix. You feel me? I'll do it. Just say so. Like, I regret never letting him do it. You know what I'm saying? But like, to me, it was more than music. I always used to tell that nigga, like, bro, you need to get your publishing right. You need to make sure you got this. He'd be like, damn,
man, just giving each other the game.
Why don't you be my manager, nigga? Don't even do that. Like, nah, you know, I try to do this rap shit too, nigga. He's like, oops, you know what I'm saying? But he, you know, he let everyone that was in music or did anything, like you know, interviews or shit like that. He let them know, like, if I was about, like, no, y'all gotta fuck with this nigga right here. You know, he'd do that to anybody that was somebody that he felt like that he loved and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's something that you've done, man. You gave a lot of different names behind these cameras to me. You let me know like who I should fuck with and do interviews with, man. And I can see that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, same shit that he was doing.
But that's what we learned to do, bro. It's like
show love and shit.
If you can show somebody some love, and even if they go take what you take and they get a success off it and they act like they don't fuck with you or whatever, you can still take it as a success to you because you know what I'm saying, you was part of that regardless of what niggas say. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been behind the scenes of a lot of shit. You know, and I just appreciate hip hop for what it is, especially San Jose music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real hip hop type motherfucker, so I like this music shit, you know, more than anything. I like it in life is music.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what this is what I always wanted to be. Like, you know, niggas nowadays, now that the buzz is popping more, niggas be like, oh, that nigga's just a rapper. But I mean, you're not gonna hurt niggas' feelings calling me a rapper.
No, it's all good, man, because you put the work in.
You think you're talking shit to me. I'm taking it as a compliment. We come from the same spots, same ghetto ass streets, and you're like, oh, that nigga's just a rapper. That means you heard me somewhere, nigga.
Right, period.
Shout out to the nigga that played you for me. You didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I am a rapper, nigga. That's what I try to be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with that being said, man, you know, you've done a lot of music, a lot of features and whatnot, and you created some buzz and whatnot, man. How did the whole relationship with Gold Toes, Empire, how did that shit go about?
Toes is when was like 2016.
Right.
My nigga A Money, shout out. A Money was doing a lot of shit with Go Toes and shit like that.
Right.
So A Money always try to have the Badlands shit push, you know, because we was like, even Jack said it one time, like y'all niggas like a Mexican mob. Feel me? Like me and Bubs, the Badlands shit we had. So it's like, you know, that shit like a lot of niggas, a lot of young rappers now would be like, nah, I used to bump Badlands when I was in middle school and shit. So like, Money always wanted that to be something like y'all niggas gotta keep pushing it, but some niggas didn't want to work. And you know, so he told Toes on there like, I got these Badland niggas, man. So he kind of tapped that in, and after a while though, I just kept going through GT Digital, and then when GT Digital became Empire, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna mob with you too, because Toes was like, well, you can still do your thing over here, you can come fuck with us. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna still fuck with you. And then I dropped Still an East thing. That shit started getting a buzz, the little video and shit. Toes was like, I like that shit. Come fuck with me, nigga. We'll go to Houston. I'll get you some work. So I went to Houston with Toes. That nigga just had me in the studio. He had me right though. Got me a car, a little bodyguard. Nigga took me around, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was in and out of studios. So we were just working, bro. And then, you know, I was blessed to be in a situation where Baby Bash was doing that Player Made Mexicans and shit. So he told Bash, like, I got Louie B out here, nigga, I want part of your compilation. And Bash was like, well, send me something, nigga, like, you feel me, make sure this nigga's tight. So we sent him that phone ringing in his 2 in the morning, she like that. So, you know, the storyline is like a movie, so Bash was impressed. So he's like, nigga, yeah, go ahead. So then I did it, whatever, so like, you know, it kind of showed Toes like, okay, this nigga works. He don't just come spots.
He's
like,
really with it.
Like every studio we went to, I did like 2 or 3 songs, nigga. I was working, you know what I'm saying? And so,
man, I ain't gonna lie, and that's something that I really like about you, man. Is that you real consistent with your music. Every verse I've ever heard, every song I've ever heard, it's been A1. I did not skip none of that shit. I was like, bro, he getting off on this shit. You feel me? And I was wondering, you feel me, with the little time we got left. How are you able to keep a strong spirit and a strong mind? Because I feel like you be blackballed low key, you feel me? Because you be popping and shit, you got a little buzz and whatnot, and I feel like more people should be tapped in, you feel me? With the consistency that you bring.
Nah, I mean, I used to take it like that, but then again too, I stick to myself too, because like coming up, the shit that I used to see, niggas that was already established in the era, in the game. And then so I kind of keep myself limited to niggas and shit, but then at the same time it comes to like San Jose, like besides Cutty Banks and certain other artists like Alan B. Latrice and like, you know, and Broski's, you know, just, but like before there was artists that were bigger and here and there, and like it seemed like they don't want to tap in with niggas that could threaten what they got, you feel me? I've never been that type of nigga. I never been a nigga that's like, oh, this nigga might gas me. So I don't want to put like, nigga, what the fuck? Especially if I put you on a song, you better gas me, because what the fuck am I putting you on my song for if you can't out-gas me?
You believe in them.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but not a lot of niggas come from that hip-hop shit. A lot of niggas just rap because it became a thing. And I ain't hating on you, nigga, because you might got some shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's what niggas be too. Like, I'm one of them last breeds where we were really trying to rap. A lot of these niggas just started rapping because they seen the niggas want to be rappers now with social media and the Instagrams and all that shit. And I was new to that too. Like I said, like, I built my career. You know what I'm saying? So niggas think I'm buzzing now, but nigga, I basically had 2 careers, from whole Sneaks and then I had to turn it to Louie B at 20 years old, 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, that was already like 23, 24 almost. So it's like, little over, like, not that long ago, I had to just retransition the whole entire motherfucking move and become something different. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, motherfucker, your catalog speaks for itself, period.
And what keeps me motivated, bro, is just, I just don't really listen to a lot of music, nigga. So it's like, I would just get beats, and I just want to make music, nigga. Like, I once wrote some shit for some nigga to do, and then they send it back, like, well, we can't have, if we do what you written, we want to charge you more because it takes away from our artists and shit. And I get that, but at the same time, I don't see it like that. I just see us making great music. We're collaborating. You know, I fuck with collaborators like Hector Andres and, you know, Habanero and, you know, Jack and, you know, there's certain artists that just collaborators, nigga, where they know how to write music. They don't even do the shit. Like, hey, nigga, do this for me. And that's what it's about, I think. And I think San Jose, we need to finally get on that, because all these cities where other cities blew up on, they did it together. Okay, you can look at Ghetto Boy.
Yeah.
Them niggas, bro. Them niggas is dope. And he already had his buzz.
Yeah.
But now that he got all these niggas from his section in different cities tied in, once all them blow 5-6 years from now, they're barely even gonna do music together.
Yeah.
Look at Jay Stalin and Livewire.
Yeah. All branch.
Now the niggas they barely do shit together. They got their own shit, but they understood the movement what had to happen. Even in NWA niggas, you watch that movie, they beefing the whole time, but they understand the wave. Death Row, everyone understood the wave, nigga. Right. And I think like Cutty Banks was kind of, cause he fucked with everybody.
Yeah.
He fucked with everybody, so I think he was like the one that was doing that. And then after that, kind of niggas broke off. But you know, that's why I be telling niggas, tap in with me, nigga. Just tap in with me, nigga. I work with niggas all day long. You feel me? I'm trying to be that because I feel like that's what San Jose needs. Cause someone always gets popping, but then they fuck with out of towners after. They ain't fucking with the city like that. You know what I'm saying? So then no one gets behind that person because they're like, he ain't fucking with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I think we just need that more in San Jose, bro, because there's a lot of great
more unity.
A lot of great artists out here, bro, that could be popping, bro. That's why I like this Depth album. I got more features on there than I ever had on an album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like almost every song I got a feature on, like, and I never done that before. I pick 1 or 2,
right,
or a hook, and even then I wrote it, and I just have you do the hook, but I'll just write it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, that's what I got. This is the most features I ever had. You know, this is gonna be a dope ass album. Me and Slimmy Beats put together, bro.
Hell yeah! Go ahead, let the people know the name of it again.
It's called Depth Volume 1. DEPTH.
Right on.
You know, cause nothing sounds the same.
Yeah.
You know, everything's different. You're gonna play that shit, think you in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But with some new slang and what we talking about now, but with those type of vibes, and you know what I'm saying? We didn't worry too much about the fucking robotic sounds and all that shit. We just kept it rap, hip hop. Right. You know, brought that shit back.
Man, with that being said, man, before we close this out, go ahead and let the people know where they can find you and your music.
Man, Louie B Tha Name on all streaming platforms, you feel me? You gotta spell it all though. Louie B Tha Name, THA for the. And then you can get me on all social medias, Twitter, Instagram. I don't got Snap, but Facebook, Louie B 28er, you feel me?
Yeah. Make
sure you go Born to Rise merch, you feel me? Born to Rise clothing, you know, we still got that rocking and shit. Shout out to Sharkies, you feel me? Home of the exclusive Born to Rise merchandise, you feel me? So, yeah, man, lock it in with me. We got a lot of shit coming out, man. Vencomigo remix with Baby Bash coming next month.
Yeah.
Bass on do fire, that. Baby. Pop it for Banks.
Do that, man. Pop it for Banks, man. Look, man, y'all tapping into Urban Moguls B. Right here, we dropped the most game, man. Go hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and leave a comment, man, because I know this interview is popping, man. And if you from San Ho, man, if you are people, Mexicano, Latino, whatever, man, show some support, man.
Hey, Badlands Music, we taking all interns, videos, graphics, whatever, man. Tap in, man. We, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got the biggest budget for you yet, but we finna blow together, baby. Tap in.
Let's go, man. We out here.